If you're a Mopar fan, then you'll recognize this car as a B5 Blue Challenger RT Classic. And this is the 70th anniversary commemorative diecast collector's set by WIX filters. Let's check it out. So what we were looking at before is the front of the box. This is now the back. And that's the print that you could have sent away for. I'd really like to have one of those. That looks really nice. Well, what do you say we unbox this sucker and see what we get? There's the certificate of authenticity. We'll open that up and take a look at it. So there they are, 1970 B5 Blue in 1/24th scale, and then you get the 1/18th scale B5 Blue RT Classic. Well, let's get these out of the plastic and we'll take a closer look at them. So here's the 1/24th scale. I've got it all opened up and I've taken a really good look at it, and I cannot believe all the detail that's went into a scale model of this size. I mean, it's got almost more detail than a lot, if not most, of the 1/18th scale cars that I have. It's just incredible. This particular Challenger is equipped with the 426 Hemi engine. They did an excellent job with all the chrome work on it. It's got the little quarter window Scat Pack Bs. And the interior is just as nice as any of the 1/18th scales. One thing I did kind of notice, that a lot of the rubber parts, especially the tires, you can see the spare tire there as it goes around, and some of the interior parts, like the front seats, they're kind of turning white. And I took my finger, and you can actually wipe it off. It's some kind of residue left from the factory probably. But it's been in the box for 5 years now. This is 2014, so, and this release was in 09. So here's the main reason I bought this set. It was for the 1/18th scale B5 Blue RT Classic. There's no other way to get this car other than to buy the two-piece WIX set. They're getting harder and harder to find now. Like I say, this set's been out for about 5 years, and I got it probably about 3 years ago at a car show swap meet, and I think I paid $75 for the set. Well, let's zoom in and have a look at some of the details. I should mention that this Challenger is made by HWY 61, so you bet that they put a lot of detail into this. You got your realistic transparent amber side markers, 20-inch heritage rims with little valve stem, and they did put the disc and brake caliper in there, and the disc does move with the wheel, so that's cool. You got low profile Goodyear Eagle tires. There's your Challenger script badge on the fender. And we'll just kind of follow the stripe back. They've done a really nice job with the back of the car. They've added the rear window defrost grid. Very realistic looking tail lamps. And I like how they put the Dodge wording in the reverse lights, just like on the originals. And they gave us the dual chrome tips, a little WIX filter license plate, and if we open up the trunk, we see that they've painted the trunk seal black, and they've also added the black felt to simulate the trunk liner material. And up front we have some realistic looking headlights and turn signal markers. The RT grill emblem. And there's your fog lights and lower chin spoiler. I'd like to zoom in on some of the hood details. I can't get over the quality of the decals. I'm going to zoom in on this, and it almost looks like it's a three-dimensional decal, but I assure you that it's perfectly flat. And there's your hood scoops and windshield washer fluid squirters. And of course you got the Ram's head emblem on the hood. Well, I've taken the liberty of popping the hood, and I got the prop rod in place. You can see they've painted the underside of the hood black to simulate the heat insulation. A lot of good detail going on under there. You got your windshield washer fluid reservoir, fuse box, dipstick. They've even painted the strut tower covers black. There's your engine cover, which a lot of people like to take off and modify. And your coolant reservoir and power steering reservoir. That little circle thing right there is actually a magnet. So when you lower the prop rod down, it sticks to that little magnet. I thought that was pretty cool. So nice job under the hood. So now we'll zoom in on some of the passenger side interior details. Looks like they give us some chrome accents on the door handle and the lock pull. And they've got a little red reflector down there on the lower right hand corner of the door. It looks like this Challenger is equipped with the navigation radio and 6-speed manual transmission. They did use black velvet material to simulate the floor carpeting. And cruising around to the driver's side, we'll take a look at the dash and instrument cluster. Looks like they've done a really nice job with the gauges and the chrome trim rings. You've got your steering wheel controls for the stereo. Here is the bottom of the WIX B5 Blue Challenger. It's got the WIX Filters logo there and the date, 2009. The wheels do spin, but the drive shaft is not hooked up. And the front wheels do turn with the steering wheel. So this has been a review of the WIX Filters 2-car 70th anniversary commemorative diecast collector's set. If you ever run across one of these, I would suggest picking it up. They're getting harder and harder to find. Personally speaking, I think B5 Blue was one of the nicer colors that they had on the Challenger. And this set would make a great addition to anybody's collection. Oops, and one last thing. Here's the certificate of authenticity that came with this set. So that's what it looks like.